Hey folks, in today's video we're back with more gold stake Balatro. In this run, a strong early game on plasma deck and re-triggers on gold seals gave me an abundance of money to roll down for strong scoring jokers while feeding a terrifyingly large lucky cat. Enjoy the video. I want the voucher more than anything here. Bye-bye, thank you for the bits. Dying rich is the way to avoid going broke, true. My dude, thank you for the prime. Let's see what's in here. Oh no. 7? 7. That's very fortunate. We were going to be in big trouble if we didn't hit. Dan, thank you for the bits. Appreciate that. Alright, let's... This time for sure we'll get the Wraith value. I thought we were supposed to be playing this one. Oh, seriously, but oh, guess not. Plus 50 aura. Just you wait till I get some jokers. Wait, this might actually do it. Boy, that's a shame. Come on. My dude, thank you for the donation as well. Like, this is the only card that matters in our deck. Maybe I should just be hard mulliganing for that. Hold on. Saved by Riffraff? That's actually gigantic. Okay, this time we'll get a good spectral card, right? I mean, I'm gonna do it, but I'm mad about it. Oh, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. Nope. Nope. Why would I be mad? Easy. Jack. Goodbye. Let's check in here. That seems wise. Go here. Hit next. We found some bait. I would give up $100 for guaranteed blueprint. You're gonna lose a lot of runs that way. That tag, man. Oof. My hot take, I would usually spend $20 to activate immolates. I mean, that is a hot take. We don't need to buy tarot cards. Just need to sell you. Oh my god. Wait. This could be a straight. Maybe I should have sold this, actually. I think it would have been wise to do so. Let's still go high card. Maybe we get some money off of the Cartomancer. Swash. It's 15. This is still 60. My god, dude. These draws are outrageous. And now we're better off over here. Which means that soon we'll be able to discard again. So molt at least, we do not want molt. We are on plasma deck. Are we taking a rental Constellation? Let's see what's in here first. That probably allows me to. Got the money for it. And it's like a DIY pivot into times mults. Okay, I think we might need to use discards here. So that we're in a better spot for the upcoming boss blind because we lose the ability to banner. Let's see what this looks like, though. Not very good, it turns out. I'm gonna do this, try and hit multiple straights. That's the wrong card. Just to try and set us up for a better position into the upcoming boss blind. Probably should have used the Hanged Man there. I don't know what I want to murder yet, though, is, I guess, my concern. Okay. Truly never punished. So yeah, like eventually we're gonna want to get some molt for the Constellation. That's a lot of kings. I know we have seed money. I kind of feel like I want to do one roll here. Because we're about to lose the banner. And it's not an insignificant amount of our score. Got a lot of those kings. Hopefully about to have a lot more. It's not bad. Can I pay 2 rentals right now? No mime? What does mime do for me? Exactly nothing. This is gold stake. Grabbing mine in that situation is not good. Especially at this stage in the run with no support. We can discard again. Maybe I should have held on to that. To that photograph, but we'll see. If you ever want to stake without rerolling, I don't know. It's not something I've ever tried. Consciously. Bye-bye, thank you for the bits. Mime obviously doubles your blue seal value from Constellation. Imagine all the blue seal value. It's, well, when you put it that way. That's what we're looking for. I think we need the money, so just take the, I'm also just gonna sell this. It's an annoying boss blind, isn't it? It's an annoying joker, isn't it? Alright, you. I think we're likely to hit the 2s, so let's just get out of this. Might actually win. Probably not, though. Not even remotely close. I was so close to another straight. Would have loved to have been able to hit that. Okay. Jeez. That's a lot of deaths. Killer guitar. I'd love to hear it. Thank you for the donation. Appreciate that. I think we just have to accept that it's going to be an expensive boss blind. Get out of this preemptively for the money. I didn't need to yet, but... No 10s. Still need a 5. Could also play a flush. Oh, the 8-ball punish. Now that said, I think we just want to do this. This is fine. Maybe. Okay. Really are drawing a lot of aids, aren't we? Want that king. Let's kill these two. Okay. These draws, man. We're so close. Spits. Thank you for the bits. Okay, well, we hit. Before Balatro, I've never played a game with this much without losing internet. Why do you think it's so compelling? Or without losing interest? The variety of... It's just kind of the nature of roguelites, right? Like, the variety from build to build keeps you coming back because the game is new and different every time. At least that's the case for me. Gold cards.
Well met.
Zilps. Thank you for the prime. Pluto. We've been playing a lot of Jupiter. Probably should be playing a lot more of.
Well met.
I'm still trying to ramp up the runner a little bit more here. Killer Guitar, thank you for the prime. Oh, every time. Okay. Photos back. Missed out on using Game Club. Thank you for the raid. Missed out on using the Hanged Man, which is a mistake. My god. Why is it always rental though? Or some sort of tag associated with it. One hand type. This might be the flush game plan here. Just so that we get the extra value off of the crafty. Problem is we already have the straight. The bad news is we need 3 straights, right? Have you considered just drawing extraordinarily well? Because I have. Fortunately, I did have to give up the gold cards to make it more likely, just because if we don't hit the straight, we don't play the game, so. Well, guess that makes up for it. Hup, thank you for the prime. Okay, this is kind of what we've been building towards the whole time. Didn't we have to, like, pass on that earlier, too?
Well met.
Full Metal
Well
Wolf.
met.
And, hello. I don't know if I can take the Immolate. My 2 best cards are in here. Well, yes I can. Just don't be a coward. I'll take it. And Jinzai, thank you for the bits. Okay. My god. This is a lot of value that we've gotten off of the Hilar.
Well met.
Off of the Cartomancer. Like, it's unironically carrying the run right now. Dan, thank you for the gifted sub. This is, what, another 200? Plus, no, it's 50, 60 each. So it's 240, it's identical right now. But we get better chances at money and bolts for the Constellation. Oh boy, do we ever get better chances at money. That was maybe the greatest lucky card hand I've ever played. No, thank you.
Well
Sure.
met.
Rental Egg, thank you for the 4 months. We're getting close to the point where we can get out of the runner, too. Yeah, the blue seal was tempting, but with overstock and this much money, we shouldn't have a hard time feeding the Constellation. And I want to continue fixing my deck so that we can actually make a decent late game push. Oh no! Thank you for the prime.
Well met.
And Hatred, thank you as well. Does it matter? No. Jeez. The cards do be lucky. So not good to take the Joker that makes planet cards cost 0. In exchange for what? Spitz, thank you for the bits. So would you take a Baron now? Probably not, no. This is not a Baron build. I really want it to come back around with another without the tags eventually. Wait. I mean, it's better than Constellation, we've learned, right? Why did you not take the blue seal earlier? I explained it. I don't know, man. If we're going for deck fixing, we're gonna do this. So that I could get this purple seal is the answer to it. Yeah, because I don't feel like I need blue seal to feed the Constellation. Alright, let's do this so that we can get a death off of it. Then we go here. Those molt shots are pretty good. These planets are pretty good. Like, this exact shop is a great example of why we didn't need the blue seal. And I guess I'll take one, though. Would like to get out of the runner, please and thank you. It should be fine. Should be fine. Beautiful. I think we're meant to do this now. Because it is pretty close. I don't think we're ready to get swapped to flush. Well, if we're going to do it, we need to do it soon. So that we can actually start accumulating the planets. Our scoring threshold was a little bit too reliant on lucky card procs to not make that play. This probably allows me to get a little bit more mileage out of the sock copy, even though it's not really that good. Don't need that yet. Cool. We hit the hand. I do have a blue seal though, so I might as well discard for it. Gold card's also a reason to do so. This is maybe risky, but we do have the steel. And the smiley face snow, so... Wow. My lucky cards have dried up since those first few. Burnt Joker, probably not it. I mean, I guess. Okay. So we go here. And then we just copy the one that we can't sell because that's the Constellation. Here. Should be fine. Wait, did I move the wrong one? You moved the right one, but in the wrong spot. So this is the blueprint then? Or this is the blueprint? Should be fine. So this is blueprint. How did that happen? Grave kind. Okay, that one it procced right? I thought I saw the ×4 come up twice. Yeah, it's in the right spot. Middle is blue, this is Constellation. We're in the right spot. Alright. I don't think this is a throw, but it definitely came close. Yeah. I don't know what happened there. Did I at least correctly copy the DNA? You copied DNA? Okay, so then moving the Constellation bumped some things around, I guess. Nope. Yep. Also, yep. That's funny. Beautiful. I think we're gonna need to find some money here. Or rather, something to do with all this money. So farming these up feels like it's a good idea. I think it's still possible we get through. If not, still likely we get through. Cat. That definitely helps. Nice. Do I need the DNA anymore? Seems kind of gratuitous, doesn't it? DNA is funny, though. Why? How? Okay. We have gotten much stronger, and we'll probably be able to clear the plant still. Let's do this. Still do have to rather tediously farm this up, though. Wheel me? Just because we're gonna need the cat's help in the upcoming boss blind, as well as the extra money. It's already up to ×2. Send it. Oh my god. Oh my god, the lucky cards are so back right now. Unbelievable. Yep. Yep. It's back up to 3-2. Yeah, there's no world in which we don't get through the boss blind. Jeez. Oh my god. Tarot cards are being kind too. Actually, I don't want to roll too hard right now because I kind of want to find an idol. Even if we're pretty far off from it, but we can start working towards it. And it doesn't help me here, obviously. Spitz, thank you for the bits. You think Observatory is one of the most overrated vouchers in the game? It literally does nothing if you don't have Percurio and a very specific build. Yes. Yes, I think that people that are inexperienced conflate things that happen at like very high antes with things that are universally strong and then get baited by things like that. Easy. My god. Oh, it's already got aura. Can we still use it? Alright, my queen. Unlucky. How is it on not kings? Guess that doesn't bode well for our idol. Okay, we've got a full inventory slot. Let's move on. Nice. This might win? Nah. Well, maybe. Honestly, this might be too much. No, it's not. This might be too much, he says. Cat? There we go. Oh, we gotta get... Oh, okay, there we go. Oh my god. There's the lucky cards. And there's the purple. Unlucky. Incredible. I have $300? What am I supposed to do with all this? Oh no. It's actually on kings, I have to think. Chat, do you see the vision now of taking the purple over the blue? Probably want that long term in that. In that. Cool. Let's roll once more, yeah. The arm! Whoa.
We're gonna be rich.
Wait, I already am. Quacking. Thank you for the tip. Money is the source of deck fixing in every instance. So, work on getting your econ up and the deck fixing will come shortly. Arm is the worst boss. That's true if you ignore, like, the vast majority of other bosses. I should have played this 8 alongside it. Might be too greedy, but I believe in our deck. Whoa! I mean, we still would have won, but it would have been unfortunate. I find that the arm affects very, 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 very few of my runs these days. It's like one of the least impactful boss blinds in my experience. I think people just don't like feeling like they're losing out on value, regardless of how small that value is. Let's do this in case of an idol. Like, it is a little bit hard to gauge because obviously you don't, like, see... You don't lose... you don't, like, lose to the arm immediately. You lose as a result of the arm's impact later, but... It's just, like... It still is not remotely close to something like the Flint, in my opinion. You could take it hand to 0, it made me lose my cool. Yeah, that felt very bad. More so than, like, actively being bad, but, like... Usually the experience against the arm is your hand is... If your hand is leveled up enough, that's when it hurts you... Or leveled up, that's when it hurts you the most. But if your hand is leveled up, then you, like, are probably beating the boss blind in one hand, so losing one level is not a big deal. But yeah, the arm early can be pretty bad. But most runs... Why was that so good? Kind of graduate beyond the arm mattering. Cat is chonky? I guess so. I think I also hit some molt shots, maybe. Are we getting too strong to be able to farm? Not quite. I mean, I guess we can freely discard our kings now. For the money. And then this is going to win, so we might as well play the hand. And then we want to do it like this. I was gonna scream move blueprint. You need to relax then. That's it is not a real thing for you to be concerned about or care about. Okay. People are invested in the run here. That's fine. But, like, the actions I take shouldn't matter that much. I should have, that said, I should have used the tower. Stop caring, be free? I mean, to an extent, yeah, just, like, let yourself enjoy things instead of worrying too much about, like, optimizing every last detail. Iterax, thank you for the 3 months. And Dev, thank you as well. How is Cat only 8.5? I mean, I haven't had it that long. That's huge. What? I've gotten a lot of lucky card hits. Should be able to sports bet on Balatro. Oh god. That sounds like a nightmare for many reasons. Mostly it would make people more invested in how I make decisions in this game. Your chat would become catastrophically bad? Yes. Yes. Have you ever watched a football game with a sports bettor? It's awful. Like, it's even kind of hard to stomach people, like, I don't know, that are super invested in their fantasy team. Whoop! Wait, that score really keeps sneaking up on me. So now we go here. Let's just clear the inventory slot. Suffering from success? I mean, truly. Like, we could be farming this cat up so much more if it weren't for how strong we were. The problem is, the more we farm the cat, the stronger it becomes. And the stronger it becomes, the faster we get through the rounds. But it's actually surpassed the Constellation? That's incredible. I was not expecting that. Why is it always perishable, man? Alright, this could be helpful. I don't think that's better than anything at this point. Like, what do we cut for it? The sock? It's only ×8, I know. Which is better than the sock. For now. But we kind of want the idol with $300, right? Chad? I mean, there's no reason to take a photo while cutting the Chad. Don't be silly. That's defeats the entire strength of it. Sock is money? Yeah, sock is money and sock is future strength.
Well met.
We don't have room for that. Sofa. Thank you for the 2 months. Glad you're enjoying the streams. Strength. can use that to prep for the idol as well. Does sock not accomplish most of what Chad for photo does? No. By its nature, accomplishes pretty much exactly half
Well met.
of what Chad does for photo. Spitz, thank you for the gifted subs. No, I want to club that. Me to the baby seal next door. One, 5. Okay, more glass is good. Let's go here. Nice. Get full value off of both of these. Holy. Someone check him PC. This is not normally. This might have been... no, we're fine. Yeah, it might have been too greedy. Probably don't want to greed that hard into the boss blind. Which is also an annoying boss blind. Ectogasm. Okay. Now we can take the photo. That's a really good looking negative as well. We also are getting to the point of diminishing returns with the cat, right? Because like 10 is 1 E. To get another E, we need 100. So okay, there's clearly just a photo in here. Okay, that's still not the best copy just because of how fat the cat is, right? Because it's ×8. Like, this is my worst Joker still, somehow. It came back around without the tag, too. Let's keep cleaning up our deck. That's our priority now. Yep. Cool. Would be cool. Feel like we've seen 25 photos this run? I know. I know, and imagine the restraint it takes me, of all people, to pass up on that many photos, so... Truly am Jimbo's strongest soldier. Let's just start cutting these. I don't care. Make some more glass. Get sad about the timing of the purple again. Alright, so we can't farm But we are, because for two reasons. One, we can't play high card because of the psychic effectively. And also we're just way too strong right now as a result of the photo coming into play. What's the best voucher currently now? Antimatter? Welcome, Leo. Is there a point to these runs or just for fun? Yeah, we're just having fun. It's the best point to have. I didn't see what my score was. Did anyone else check that? $12 billion? Okay, that's not even copying optimally. So we should be fine through anti-12. More glass. More money. Egg. Yerp. I don't have money tree, do I? Even if I did, we're gonna farm. Whoa! Farm so much up. I think I still like seeing shops. Is it even worth taking a planet now? I mean, it costs $1. What else am I going to spend my money on? Huh. That's a problem. How does that win? Well, because we're a lot stronger with the photo. So that's unfortunate for farming my money. Like, I think a high card would clear it just as quickly. But I could be wrong. So with that in mind, do we just go for a full gold seal hand? Probably. Do you agree that the plant is often a meanie poo-poo head? Whoa, I wouldn't use that harsh of a language. But I agree with the sentiment. But nothing, and I mean nothing in this game compares to my hatred for the flint. Glass Joker again? Kinda need to open up that Joker slot, don't we? I don't like this ratio. Like, we're actually pretty close to getting the idol online. Zero queen of clubs left, one regular queen. Let's grab it. Yep. This is good for idle prep. I think we're fine through next ante as well. One more? Okay. You. Ah!
Well met.
There's the strength target too. Unlucky. Can I sneak this by? No, don't. Give me the money, not the molt. God. That was a catastrophically bad round. Apple cider, thank you for the super chat. And congrats on beating the challenges. Thought cruelty is harder than jokerless. I don't know what cruelty is. I know a lot of people think that, or have told me that they feel that Golden Needle is more difficult than jokerless. I didn't find that to be true. But I also didn't find jokerless to be that difficult because I was, like, very experienced with the game when I first tried it. But that's true of Golden Needle as well. So. All of it is white stake scaling? Yeah. So if you've spent, by the time you take it on, like, a year of playing gold stake, it's... Okay, let's actually count this out. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 triggers, so... Because I wasn't considering the sock before, right? With the Chad, it's 8. With the sock, it's 16. Still better than Copy the Cat. With sock 32. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 to the 4th. I thought you were copying the sock? No, the whole point of counting this is to determine where the blueprint goes. If the blueprint goes on the sock, the blueprint never goes on the sock. For maximizing our score. Yeah, it's blueprint on cat because it's more than 16. Kyra, thank you for the prime. It's 8 times 8, right? Are we just saying numbers now? Wait, we're almost winning still? Oh no. I really need to use this tower, too. Is it not worth playing Flush 5 to keep feeding the cat? Sure, let's see what happens when I do that. The whole point is not to accidentally win, which, we didn't. Okay. It came very close, though. It's probably not correct to send the glass, but I don't want to throw the run. Rare Chatter W? I mean, we would have gotten there in 2 hands. We would have gotten to still scale the cat less than we did, so... Right? Because we wouldn't have had those hands where we were copying the Chad. Because a photo Flush 5 might actually be worse. So you're saying that because of photo, the times 58 is worse than the times 17? What is happening in chat right now? Okay. Not finding the taros that I was looking for. There we go. Let's just go ahead and do this. We're gonna need the glass eventually. Don't think I have any non... Yeah. I mean, I guess we could take this just to find, or for when we hit the strengths. Baha, thank you for the bits. For your therapy after having to read chat all day. It's doing something to me. We also, again, do get severe diminishing returns from the cat, right? So this is more about getting the money than it is anything else right now. So I guess for that reason, I can hit you with one of these. Like to get more. Is that gonna win? Okay, it's actually a little bit close. Let's not concern ourselves too much with this. Perfect. $22.75. Not bad. No glass risked in that, and we're at E13, so that gets us through next ante pretty easily. Which honestly, I kind of like to... Hello. Alright, who dies? I was gonna say I'd kind of like to have a chance at finding the antimatter before finding the idol, but too late. Cat? Okay. I can't. I can't. It was a rhetorical question to begin with, but we did just literally have a discussion about what gets copied and comparing specifically cat to photo. All right. Okay, I'm fairly certain that any hand that includes more than one king is going to clear this. How far can we go now? Depends pretty heavily on my idle RNG and my ability to find tarot cards that mitigate the RNG. But we do have time because we can offset like an idle miss with just some glass.
Well met.
Okay, I'm done buying planets though. Except this one. It's back. Does the run end when he gets an ANF? No, the run ends when I can't beat the boss blind, which is way before I remotely get close to ANF. Very low sodium, thank you for the 4 months. have mattered anyway. Photo better than cat? No? Yeah, you got it. Okay. Probably get by with something like that. Well, the idol. Did you just tell yourself you weren't buying any more planets? Yep. Okay. Here. I don't think we need glass here, right? Honestly, we could probably be copying the sock. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of you. 1, 2. Yeah, it's always the idle though. Let's just check our top end real quick. That's pretty good. So, could be a skip. The problem is, like, I don't need jokers so much as I need to finish fixing my deck so that I don't get wrecked by the idol. So it's going to depend a little bit on what tarot cards we end up with here as to whether or not we take that skip. Let's clear tarots. This is probably still worth buying. We're not finding the tarots that we need. Like Brainstorm is still worth the take.
Well met.
DNA is not. That's finally good. Okay. I think everything off of that is better than Chad. Like, Cat and Constellation are, like, Constellation is really the only bad hit. We don't get to farm as much money off of it, I guess, is the downside. But if we're gonna take, like, this is our lone opening for an invisible. I think for that reason, we have to play this out now, rather than skip. Wow. That was lucky. One, 2, 3, 4. I need to get full value. Let's try this, see if we can sneak it by. Red Duck. Thank you for the super chat. Congrats on completionist plus plus. And the high score. Very well done. Okay, good enough. I'll take it. We're gonna send this now so that we don't have to risk glass needlessly. Same thing here. One more time. Okay, and since we just saw that score, we can pretty confidently go here instead, right? Like, we're already pretty close. King of Clubs, we now have 2 cards. So 1 more hung man. Shizu, thank you for the membership. Okay. Queen and 7. No, that'll be too much. Cool. Idol is ready to go. I'm just going to throw this now. Out of celebration. So I don't really see a good hand that isn't kind of risky, that doesn't involve sunglass. Yeah, that's a really large deck to have gotten sorted out. Okay, worst hit is far and away the Constellation. Everything else is just very, very perfectly fine. Like, far and away the best hit. I don't think we're catching up on a high card, but we can clear the voucher. Because planets in general don't really matter that much at this stage. But gotta go through the motions of opening them up, I guess. Okay, now the only thing that we could even consider is selling the cat for Brainstorm. We're well beyond the scoring threshold here, so we might as well just farm the lucky cards in the cat, even though, again, diminishing returns on the cat, but the money's nice if we want to find a Brainstorm. Like, we could easily take another Ecto as well. And we have Omen Globe, right? We sure do. How much molt would the cat have to be for it to be better than Brainstorm? Far more than we're ever going to reach, but that's irrelevant now because we just do that. Egg. Holy. The Dusk is the safe line, but why play it safe? I guess I should have full discarded here. Never mind, never punished. E20 with bad copying. Let's hold our money. We want to go like a giga roll down once we find the antimatter, if we find the antimatter. Blueprint, Idol, or Sock are all the best hits. Blueprint, obviously the best hit. Sock and Idol are the same. Since we have double Blueprint, we can distribute it out how we see fit. In fact, Sock might actually be marginally better than Idol, just because it's not eternal. Not that we're selling either, but... What if we sold the cat before using it? That would make sense if we, like, saw exactly a blueprint in the shop. Otherwise, it's, like, not that meaningful, because if we get a cat, we just sell the cat if we find a brainstorm, right? Like, there's just no reason to do that. Plus, we just get blueprint every time. Like, why would we get anything else? We haven't even started playing glass yet. Do I have both reroll vouchers? Yes. Oh, also we're not getting anti-8 boss blinds again anyway. Right. Let's not risk the glass here. I was already kind of greedy with my discards. Okay, sure. It'd be nice to have a red seal at some point. Would love to check the blueprint on the idol. I mean, we'll do that when we need it, but like, it's worse to do that now because we get less money and we get less lucky cut triggers. Could be a red seal in here. Start making glass. Not that we need it, just we need to be able to find it easily. Is cat actually viable now because of the constant upgrading? I mean, it's been viable, it's just our worst joker that we can sell. Like, it's contributing, right? Like, with the almost squaring of it, it's almost giving us 2Es. It's just not going to be as good as a Brainstorm. What about Showman? It depends on when we find it and how much we want to min-max this. Like, we've got plenty of space in our score because we can start copying the idol. But it doesn't have that much longevity just because we're short a red seal. I think we just want to save money for hopefully after we get antimatter. Well, guess we're risking some glass here. One more invisible? Yeah, I guess one more invisible we might have to sell the cat for. Okay, ransom calculations with a mere 33 more blueprints. You can hit Nan-Inf easily. I think you got this, Roffle. Thank you. Thank you. People have been asking if this is going to be a Nan-Inf run. It's good to know what my target is, and yeah, it seems feasible. It's a full voucher cleared. Strike with another king, maybe? Yeah. Yeah, we could do another throw. Nice try, idiot. Okay, next ante, we might actually be able to farm some more money off of these and then move our copy effects. Should probably use this death for glass, but we're actually going to need more lucky cards starting next ante. You're right, with glass red seal in this build, he only needs 27. Oh, okay, so you're just being dramatic then. Let's just find 27 more blueprints, chat. Why not use Magician on that Molt King? Because honestly, nothing matters at this point. Other than, like, not taking the Ecto and killing the run on the spot. That would be a thing that matters. I'm gonna save my money. Not roll down. Like, rolling is fine. I don't want to roll down too hard. I think we're just sending the glass. The boss blind is annoying. Probably should have just re-rolled it, but... I would like to find... Sure. I would still like to find the Brainstorm. Let's cut the stones. With a small hand, they kind of make things awkward. Hold? Hold. Oh. That was another potential lever of strength for us. Or at least it could have been. 26. Alright, we do need to, like, not risk too much glass. So we're not gonna, like, fully farm this.
Well met.
Gun. Thank you for the prime. Okay, surely we hit the Brainstorm now, right? Okay. 1, 2... Sorry. 1... I think it's like this. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yep. Let's just get out of here. Holy. Cut stone? I'm gonna cut them both. I'm gonna try and get to a situation where I can cut them both. I guess I should have discarded the glass instead of risking it. Cool. Glass. We're probably just done farming the Lucky Cat. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this money anyway. And, like, it prevents me from properly metering out the glass. I mean, that said, when we draw like this, it's kind of just has to be done. Why do so many people seem to insist they know how to pilot the run better than the guy piloting the run? I think it's maybe not that they assume that they know better. I think they just don't have control over the run and want to. Instead of the guy piloting the run. But like, I don't know. That's their problem. I just wish they didn't make it mine. Cat is up to almost 50. I feel like it's just, in my experience, it makes it harder to enjoy things if you're, like, that concerned about what somebody else is doing. Like, if you just let go, you'll enjoy things a lot more. And the people around you will enjoy things a lot more. And your presence a lot more. Might be your highest cat? I think it's, yeah, pretty clearly my highest cat. Nice. Okay. This one we're not going to farm because it puts glass at risk needlessly. I don't know why those are up front, but I did that. Enjoy high score runs, but I tend to lose steam after ante 24. What do you find tends to be a game extender? I mean, that's just like, unless you have Perkio Observatory, that tends to be the top end for most runs. Like even on Nan-Inf runs, you're just serpent farming for the most part. So it's just like, it's just where runs die. You should be proud of the fact that you're making it to ante 24. There's the showman, but that doesn't really help us here. So we've hit like numerous foils, and I guess we still have one more rock. Okay, here, because of the plus hand size, we can probably get away with farming again. But we are going to have to actually start throwing glass at these blinds. I also need to pay attention to card count. That's another potential failure point. It's a fat cat? Look. There's no need to body shame here.
Well met.
Momo and Monty, thank you for the primes.
Well met.
Okay, I guess we're throwing one piece of glass here. This is what I mean by it's probably still a little irresponsible to farm.
Well met.
38 with one piece of glass. Holy flump-a-dump. Thank you for the 25 gifted. Jeez. Red seal me? Still no red seal. We could Ouija. That'd be another potential way to throw the run. Look, I know it would be better to get the Brainstorm, but I really don't want to part ways with this cat, man. So I should stop rolling. That'll prevent me from needlessly farming up and putting the run at risk. Let's stop being greedy here. Crazy that you didn't get a red seal. I don't think it's that likely. We have had Omen Globe for a while, but like spectral cards are still very rare, and there's a lot of them. So getting the specific one that you want, like honestly, getting 2 Ectos is already pretty lucky. So I'm not going to complain. I have not seen that stone card in a while, have I? Okay. Just kind of looking for that. We've done well. I mean, at this point, we might as well just death it. What did we say it was? 34 with... Let's, I think we might need 2 pieces of glass. So this is a soft check for next ante. So it puts more glass at risk now so that we can theoretically risk less glass next hand. 39. Wasn't it E37 without glass? Again, it wasn't. I wasn't concerned about clearing that hand. So now we know 2 is probably what we need. Still no antimatter and no real worthwhile skips. Oof. Also bad? Sure. Just want to prevent any, you know, potential accidents. Do we get by with 1? I think it was close with 1, right? It was 39 with 2. You get soul card from our tarot packs with Omen Globe. You can without Omen Globe. Okay. 1 E38. So probably just throw a 2 here because there might have been some variance associated with like the no, it's only the first luck. Yeah. So we're probably fine with 1 piece of glass. On the boss blind, it's definitely 2 pieces of glass though. Actually, that's not true. On the boss blind, it's probably test full glass for next ante. So the reality is we're just not running out of glass. No matter how hard we try. Which should surprise no one, but... Temperance. I just don't like the way that guy's looking at me.
Well met.
Loves. Thank you for the 4 months. Okay, we're just going full glass. Let's, might as well use a played hand as a discard. Congrats, Caitlin. Alright. Even with the glass, it's the same, right? It's 4 and 3 now. So, we're at the break-even point. Red Duck, thank you for the super chat. Do you like Pink Floyd? If so, favorite song? I just like the entirety of the album, The Wall. But yeah, I do listen to Pink Floyd. I don't typically listen to like individual songs though. Clips of Money are my favorites. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of like good tracks out. Oh God, 45. Outside of The Wall, but like The Wall as an album is 45. Okay, so this is our last ante. Animals is better. This is why I don't like giving my opinion on things, because it always leads to the most annoying conversation when it comes to like taste and things. It's fine. It's not like a competition. It's just my preference. And also partially like what I was introduced to first. So there's some nostalgia attached to it. Like, I don't know. People get weirdly combative when it comes to subjective opinions about things. Alright, if antimatter does not come next to anti, Craigasm, we're dead then, right? Because this is 45. So the antimatters, exactly. Could maybe get one additional anti out of like replacing this with a Brainstorm as well, but nobody wants that to happen. Seltzer? I'm not selling a cat for a seltzer. Sorry. Like, maybe that gets me another ante, but
well met.
If it's not Brainstorm, it's not gonna kill the cat. Hunter, thank you for the prime. Red Seals? I don't have any way to get access to Red Seals at this stage. Or at least, especially enough Red Seals. Dusk? Even a Dusk isn't worth it for a cat. It's literally, like, I know a Brainstorm is the same as a Dusk. I would rather just find the antimatter. Dragon. Thank you for the super chat. How could you even part ways with the cat? He's too fat, you can't even move him at this point? That's true. That's true. His sell value should go up alongside the molt. How many glass cards are left in the deck? I don't know. This many? It's no concern of mine. enough, I guess is the correct answer. What happened to not body shaming the cat? Look, that was not calling him fat in a pejorative sense. It was, the cat is fat, parentheses, complimentary. Okay. Now to determine what happens. No antimatter. Alright. Looks like we die. Let's see how, well, guess we just roll down for the brainstorm then, huh? Surely it's in here somewhere. Brainstorm gets you there? It'll be close, I think. I don't know. It's hard to, like, actually understand numbers of this magnitude. That has the potential to extend the run, but I kind of just want to see if we can get this up to 69. So we're committed to the cat. The seltzer, same thing. Same thing, probably continues. Look, the run's going to die. Whether it's this ante, next ante. We gotta dance with the one that brought us. There's a dusk as well. And I think there is a chance we could maybe get it to times 69, which would be very nice. So we're mostly just rolling down as, like, a fun check to see what we could hit. Even if her hot friend is hitting on you? I mean, especially if that's the case. Alright. Let's die with dignity, chat. And a lot of money. Okay, we might actually get there. It seems feasible, doesn't it? We're gonna do it? It's not only feasible, it's like almost a certainty at this point. Don't overshoot? I don't think we have a choice. Okay, maybe something like this. Guessing this is seated. No, this is Patrick. Okay, I need it to hit 2 more times. We don't do seated runs here. Usually. 1. Okay, 1 more. Don't you dare double tap the lucky. Uh-oh. Oh no. On the bright side, like, at worst we can round up. But I'd very much like to get 69. This risks overshooting it, but it does make it, like, pretty likely we get it. Like, it's a 1 in 4, right? 1 in 5. So it's 3 triggers. Oh, so close. So close. 68.75.